Man, ain't this butter? All right, so Pittsburgh. What's going on with you guys? Apparently, they made a move today. A good move, in fact. This was a very good and helpful move for them. Melvin Ingram has signed a one-year deal with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Earlier today, there were reports that he was visiting the Steelers. He did come in for a visit. He previously had interest from both the Chiefs and the Dolphins, but nothing came to fruition there. So the Steelers called up. He had a visit, and immediately they wasted no time. They said, "You're the guy we need." Gave him a one-year deal, and now he's going to be a Steeler. How about that? You bring a guy in for a visit, and then he doesn't even leave. He doesn't leave. Simple. He does not leave, and he signs. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. But in all honesty, this is actually a very smart move by the Steelers because they're bringing in a veteran pass rusher that will garner some attention, and they definitely needed to do that. Now, they have TJ Watt, who was arguably the defensive player of the year last year, so they're really good at that spot, but they lost Bud Dupree to the Titans because the Titans did end up signing him, so they needed to fill up that spot. Now, they did draft some defensive linemen to help with that pass rushing position. However, it is nice to have a veteran there, so getting a guy like Melvin Ingram should definitely help out. Now, the main issue with him has to deal with this injury. Coming off this injury, how good is he going to be? Can he still be effective? That is going to be the question. The Steelers believe he will be that, so we'll just have to see. But yeah, it is nice to see Ingram on the team again. Good for him. Unfortunately, it's with the Steelers, helping make that defense even more terrifying. And that's what sucks. He could have gone anywhere else, but the Steelers picked him up, and they just make their defense even better. Not gonna lie, seeing that deal makes me look at Baltimore, and then I'm like, what's going on? What's going on with this old Houston situation? Do you want him? Do you don't? Like, it really looks like you don't want him. He's still there on the table. Do you want Houston or not? Like, we kind of waiting. At this point, I'm kind of just not expecting them to get Houston. I'd be a little bit surprised, but hopeful. But yeah, Steelers making some moves. That was definitely a smart move for them. You definitely needed that replacement because it's great that they did draft some guys to help replace, the absence of Bud Dupree. But really, you need a veteran presence that is going to garner attention, and it's going to be able to help out TJ Watt on that defensive line. So bringing in a guy like Ingram definitely can help out with that. So that is a smart move by the Steelers, and that definitely will make their pass rush even more ferocious. But yeah, we really do have to see. This is the type of situation where you got to see how much is left in the tank from Ingram and how much he can actually bring to the table. Because coming off that injury, there were a lot of questions. That was a big part of why, he wasn't gaining a lot of interest out there. Both the Chiefs and the Dolphins looked like they showed interest, but for the most part, nothing came into fruition with that. So it's just a situation where he was kind of in limbo. No one was really coming after him. He was wide open in free agency. Even myself as a Ravens fan, I kind of said, hey, you know what? If he's available, you might want to give him a try. I was fine with either Houston or Ingram, but you might want to go give this guy a try. Pittsburgh saw that he was still out there. They brought him in, took advantage of that opportunity, and got him signed. So, yeah, looking forward to playing him this upcoming season. I want to talk about. Looking so forward to playing him this upcoming season. Man, why did Pittsburgh of all teams have to get him? Why did Pittsburgh of all teams have to get him? Anybody could have picked this guy up. Pittsburgh ends up being the one. Just making that defense even better. He's going to be there, so that defense is going to be a little bit more better, especially that pass rush. And you don't want the Steelers' defense to be any better than they already are, because when they play to that talent and they play to their skill level, oh, man, that defense is so frustrating. But, yeah, this is definitely a good move for Pittsburgh. Smart move here. There haven't been a lot of great moves by the Steelers so far this offseason, and a lot of Steelers fans have been pissed off because of that. And some of the decisions they've made have been very questionable by their fan base. But this is one smart move here. This is a good move by them. Don't really have an issue with this if you're a Steelers fan. As a Ravens fan, I hate this because it really just makes me look at the Ravens and think, well, are we really going to get Houston or not? Like, he's still out there, Baltimore. What's going on with that? I don't know. Maybe they're trying to wait and see. Because with Lamar's whole contract extension, which they're probably still working on, maybe they're trying to figure that out. I don't know. But either way, it's just like, Houston's still out there. And I feel like there will be a team that's going to try to go for him. So if Baltimore truly does want to add him, it'd be nice. But I don't know. Based on some of the moves they've done recently, it really looks like Baltimore may be going in the direction of just utilizing their young guys. They want to get these young guys raring to go. So they just want to throw them out there in the front lines and just see what they can do, which I don't have a problem with. But I also like having, more veteran experience on my front seven. So it is what it is. But yeah, Pittsburgh, you made a great move. This is a great move. If you're a Steelers fan, you do gotta like this move. This is one of the best. Well, not one of the best. No, actually, it's probably one of the best moves you've made all offseason. So, it's in fact, one of the only moves you've made all offseason. So, yeah, either way, it's definitely going to benefit your defense. But yeah, it's one of those situations where we just have to wait and see. You don't exactly know what you're going to get from Melvin Ingram. You don't know how he's going to look coming off that injury. You don't know how much he has left in the tank. This is a situation, since it's a one-year deal, it's nothing too big. If it doesn't work out, he'll be gone. But if it does, he's going to make that front seven even more terrifying, which will definitely help out their secondary. So that Pittsburgh Steelers defense could be even more terrifying this upcoming season, with Melvin Ingram also helping out. And Lord knows you don't want to give any assistance to TJ Watt, because that guy, he's ferocious. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Steelers they sign Melvin Ingram to a one-year deal. Hopefully, for their sake, this works out and this helps bolster their defense a little bit more. But for me as a Ravens fan, I hope it doesn't work out. As an NFL fan, I hope it works. I just hope it works out for him, because it was not looking too good for him. No one was really showing interest. He had a couple interests from two teams, but other than that, nah. He was kind of just in limbo for the last several weeks, and it just did not look good for him. But hey, he's finally got a team now. We'll see what happens. But with that being said, that is all I got, and I'm out of here, man. Peace.